Hey, let's do this. Um, let's get started. So we're gonna answer a few questions here, so everybody can get an understanding of what this is, who I am, what the app house is, what do we do here? Is it even a we? It's just me right now. Um, so who am I? I am Dre. I'm a guy who started. First off, always love computers. I always was fascinated by technology, like fascinated by it. Um, I'm no super professional, nothing like that. I'm not from no super smart college and nothing like that. I was just always interested in computers and tech and stuff. And the last video I made on here was of me learning how to root an Android phone. And I just decided to make a video and share it. It got a lot of views, but that was almost 15 something years ago. And since then, I've grown and life's happened, and I started working and I got involved in uh, the auto industry, and dreams were deferred, but dreams were kept alive. So I'm still trying to keep my dream alive in this crazy chaoticness, chaos. Um, so in short, I'm learning software, AI, business, marketing, product development, all while I'm actually building the company. So what the app house is, first off, it's DA App House for a reason. It's a play on words, but also it's dynamic art. Anything somebody creates is dynamic and it's art. I don't care if you draw it, but that's my personal opinion. But um, I like it because it's a play on words and it has meaning to me. Um, like I said, it's a software and a SaaS company, if you want to call it that, where I take real world problems and ideas and try to turn them into working products, pretty much. Like the app I have coming up now for union assistance and representation is because it's personally because I am in a union. I am a union member and I know how it feels to be in a union. So that's what FLURA is about. And the DA in the app house stands for dynamic art or dynamic apps. How are you feeling that day? Um, I'm not trying to go in the rabbit hole of all of that, but where we are right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I work 40, sometimes more hours a week if I'm not on layoff. Um, we're not at some giant launch stage right now. I'm still building the infrastructure around it, almost like the software development side is actually further along than I would like. It's actually further along, be it as it may. It's help with from AI. It's just it helps your dreams come true if you let it. Um, so at the centerpiece of this project, we call it Project Flora. It went through so many names, but it stayed on Flora. It's FLURA. Stands for local union representation assistance. Um, Not to go into too many details of it because it's still like in testing and stuff like that, but essentially it's an assistance It's a representation assistance app. Um, to explain it is to first off, you'll have to understand the union environment that you're in and the work environment that you're in, and it, it's being built around worker representation and accountability and workplace support. It was almost like it was just like a lot of people were, especially within the union, making complaints and not being heard. So this is why I created that. It was I'm old school. I write things down a lot because short term stuff. uh, paper and pencil, but that in this fast environment, paper and pencil cannot keep up with modern shop bureaucracies and stuff like that. So you have to be fast and diligent when it comes to workplace response to issues that bother your workforce. So that's a part of it. FLURA, FLURA is going to be something. I hope that changes the world. Um, I've dedicated a lot of time and hours to the research and development of this project. Went from paper, me writing, scribble things down on paper, to just constantly moving. Then with the advancement of AI, and yes, it's coming along. Right now, Flora isn't publicly released yet. It's still like I would say in the test phase because it's operationally functional. I just need to get it to people who are officials within their environments, specifically union of leadership. Um, Anybody thinking of joining a union, creating a union, the accountability part comes from the people holding their representation accountable. We're at a we're beyond the working prototype stage. We're literally testing. So as of now, I have it on my phone. See that? We're almost here, people. This is for your local president, vice president, steward, membership. I'm calling all because we at this time we kind of all need to kind of stick together right now. And that's for another story. Um, Flora aside, it isn't the only project I'm working on within the app house. I have something I'll call the compliance operation system where I build apps with strict compliance, and it's I have the dream of one day just being able to help eliminate the headache of paperwork sometimes. That's what a lot of my compliance apps will be to eliminate the confusion of paperwork. I should say, eliminate the confusion of paperwork. Um, but also staying true to state and federal guidelines. So it's an entire ecosystem of things. Um, I have a game I developed. That's kind of like set like 25%, but we're gonna get to that when things get to rolling. And outside of that, there's a couple other things I'm working on, but we're not there yet. So I'm about to tell you what the channel's really about. I got to step real now. Um, yeah, so what I'm essentially documenting somebody who wasn't a traditional software founder like myself, this stuff, and I want to build, scratch that. I'm in the middle of somebody I'm not traditional software founder developer. I didn't go to college or anything like that. I did go to college. I just didn't go for that. I went for like engineering or stuff. Yeah. Uh, I'm nowhere near I want where I want this company to be, where I can see it being. Like, it's it's not even it's a dream and goal of mine at the same time because I know it's achievable. Just be patient with me, and I'll be patient with you myself too, and I can hopefully get more done later on down the line. If if any of this interests you, um, subscribe, follow along, tell me what you want to see, tell me what I'm doing wrong, tell me what I can do better. Especially if you are already in this industry. I always wanted to know, like, how did you feel about AI coming along as a coder? I remember trying to code back in the day using Adobe CS5 and Dreamweaver and all this stuff. Now we're so far beyond Dreamweaver. I used to look at Dreamweaver and feel like it's a whole nother foreign language. And now it's like, okay, Codex, I know what I need you to do. I just might need to make sure I know what you need for me to do to tell you to do. It's a confusing word. But nonetheless, I think possibilities are endless. And if if you're somebody Flora speaks to, tell me what would you expect from something like this? I'm sorry, I have been up all night. Any content creator knows you up all night in between a regular job, in between this, if you get any sleep, have enough energy for the kids, which are taking a nap right now. Um, Energy for your family, energy for the spouse, and stuff like that. It's just you'd be so drained. So hopefully your channel takes off and you do have to do a little bit less and stuff like that. But the goal is the same as to help people in this chaotic, crazy world right now and try to at least make sense of certain things right now. I'm uh I'm at that stage of this right here. I'm not a big public speaker, so you can excuse me. My last video I didn't even show my face, so I'm showing my face now because I don't want any AI. And I'm not saying I won't use an AI version of myself later on down the line because I kind of think that's dope. But at the same time, I would like to get a personal glimpse of my future subscribers and my current subscribers now. Um, Let them follow along what I'm doing. Share this video. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And since I haven't recorded videos in so long, now I have to figure out how to use OSB Studio. And I don't feel like I feel like that one group of people that learn how to text. When it comes to stuff like that, my granddad get the joke. But yeah. So now I gotta get this video to my editing thing. And I don't even think. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna use the CapCut thing I just came up with. Should be dope when I produce it. I'm not gonna edit this as much. I want this to stay as raw as possible. Raw as possible. I, I want you guys to understand I'm like a rookie at really a rookie at this type of stuff because it changes so fast that by the time you get back to it, it's like, oh, what is this foreign language here? All right, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Remember, guys, it's not a job. It's just an adventure.